Hey everybody, it's Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time, and it doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. We are going to do a love reading today, and as I was preparing for this reading, I got the message somewhere over the rainbow. And I think that's is that the Wizard of Oz? So some of you may like the Wizard of Oz. That may make sense for you. I don't know. We're going to find out what it means in today's reading. So it doesn't matter where Libra's at in your chart or if you're a cross watcher. What matters is the fact that it resonates for you. That means it fits you. It may or may not be your reading today, and that's okay. Thumbs up if you're here during the live. Click the live chat button down below and come say hello to me. And let's find out about this rainbow thing. All right, so let's jump into the reading screen and let's talk about it from a Libra's somewhere over the rainbow. What does this reading have to do with love? What does that have to do with love? Okay. So right now, a lot of you are not in relationships. So what you're doing is you are wanting relationship. You're wanting a big love relationship. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, you are. Some of you may be going through a breakup of a relationship. Wow. I'm just going to tell you right now, you're ending some sort of cycle in relationship that has been very heavy or very give me just a second. Let me do something here. Some of you are ending a very there, we got a little bit of lag going on, so I'm just taking care of business here, making sure that we could see clearly. No lag. Okay. Good. That's what streaming is all about, babies. You got to stream it to believe it. I don't know. Just whatever. Oh. All right. So somewhere over the rainbow, let's stay with the blue. Looks like there has been a difficult cycle for you. And I don't know if this has been in love, relationship. So some of you may be married or in relationship now, just not seeing eye to eye. So we're going to go into this a little bit more. Tell me what this Two of Cups. And no, we're going to start with this difficulty right here. This Ten of Wands being reversed. It's like time to let go of some burdens. Time to drop some sort of burdensome cycle. Something's been difficult. Okay. Oh my gosh. Some of you, okay. Somewhere over the rainbow. Let me tell you something. This burdensome cycle, I got to tell you, I'm talking to somebody that's been cheated on or that's been in a third party situation. I'm talking to somebody that's married or in a relationship with somebody that's married or in a relationship. Yeah. It's possible that you were a third party, that you were possibly dealing with a Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Taurus here. But the energy is suggesting that the difficulties or the difficulties are over because you are deciding to, or somebody here, and I believe it was you, have decided that this is not for you. Now, again, this could have been that you found out you were dating somebody, or you found out that you're married to somebody that's dating somebody else, or that you were involved with somebody that had other people involved. If that's not the case, it's like there's a lack of disrespect or a lack of growth and abundance in a relationship. Like this could have been somebody that was juggling you or You may have been juggling somebody. Play it for how it resonates. But the difficulties are over because there's no growth here. Not at all. There's no warmth. There's no growth. There's no respect. There's. What are you going to do with that? What happened here? Yeah. What happened here? You were probably dealing with somebody who was very egotistical. Just liked your attention. Yeah. There were some secrets. There were some things that were hidden. Could have been dealing with a Cancer. There was a false mask. There was a mask there. There was some secrets. Yeah, you're done. You are done. You are wanting a new relationship. So somewhere over the rainbow, you got a new relationship coming in. Okay. That's, I love y'all. Okay. But that's you. I got to tell you, some of you were absolutely 100% manipulated. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle says 100% played. I'm Libra. He's Capricorn. I got again, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I gotta say here, I got Aries, Leo, Sag too, but the energy that's coming through here is I think that some of you were actually emotionally manipulated into staying in this. It just got cold all of a sudden. I just got a chill on me just now. Some of you, I don't know how you found out. Maybe you just found out, you were like, nothing ever changes. And you just kind of assumed, or you were suspecting that something was going on. But I believe that the majority of you were emotionally manipulated. Yeah, love bombed into staying in a situation. And this may have come to light for you, and I'm here for you, and I understand how this feels, and it sucks. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're in a relationship. I don't care. It hurts when you find out that somebody's been love bombing you, lying to you, and keeping secrets. I don't care if it was involving another person. It could possibly have been, but that is very, like, it hurts on many different levels because, yeah, it hurts your heart. It pisses you off, frustrates you, hurts your heart. You feel betrayed. You feel lied to. You feel rejected. You feel all of this all at once. And that is a feeling that is hard to express unless you've dealt with it, unless you've experienced it. This right here, if somebody has love bombed you in getting you to stay, or they tell you, oh no, I love you, I can't wait to be with you, there's nothing going on, that person is just a friend, whatever fuck that they say, it keeps you stuck wondering, okay, well, I'm going to stay with this person. I'm going to continue to date him or continue to be married to him or whatever it is, right? I'm going to continue to be in a relationship with them, whatever you call that. And yet, nothing ever changes. Nothing ever evolves. Nothing ever moves forward. There's no progress. There's no growth. None. There's no support. You're not feeling supported. You're not feeling secure in the relationship. And you don't even trust this person. No. When you find this out, or when you figure this out, or when you suspected this, it's like most of you suspected this. And then you found out. Well, done. Some of you, it wasn't a third-party situation. Some of you, it was simply the fact that nothing was changing. There was no emotions. Nothing was ever changing. You were tired of being confused by the fact that some of you may have thought that maybe there was other people involved, just because nothing was ever improving, changing, and there was no emotional connection there. That could have been the third party, the lack of emotional connection, the lack of authentic love. That is a third party. Third party doesn't always mean another person, but it can. But when you realize this, you lost interest for this immediately. Like you may have stopped giving to this person. You may have ended things with this person very abruptly, maybe even arguments or disagreements. But it's like, you know what? I'm dropping the ball here. I'm not juggling this anymore. I'm continually confused by this, feeling like I'm up in the air with this. What are we doing? Where are we going? Where are we headed? Or finding out that there was somebody else involved. But once you figured this out, done. You lost your interest in it immediately. It's like full stop. We aren't moving forward. I have spent enough time dealing with this. You're not getting my love, and you're not getting my passion. I'm done making anything happen here, and no, we're not rekindling. Oh. These readings are very heavy for me because I am an empath. I feel these energies. And again, it's so hard for me to really put energy. This could have been somebody you were dating, somebody you were trying to get on the same page with. Maybe this was somebody you considered a friend. I don't know. But it didn't feel great. I guess it's confusion. Let's just say a betrayal of sorts. Because that's kind of what it's feeling like. And we'll just bundle all of those feelings of aggression and frustration and pain and heartache all underneath betrayal or backstabbed. We feel wronged, like really wronged by this person. I needed that for myself. That was... whew. Okay, so now we're on the move. You're in the process of trying to get yourself back into alignment after whatever this kerfuffle was, or this because what this wasn't. Two of Cups reversed. This wasn't a soulmate, or this wasn't something on your level. You have this coming in. Okay, so somewhere over the rainbow, you got a new love life coming in here. You got a new start or a new beginning with someone new. Okay, that is on the same page. That does want to operate from the same level at which you are. Okay, we'll get there. But right now, let's go talk to this Two of Cups reverse. Do we want to? Some of you are putting down a lot of heavy burdens because you got Two of Cups coming in here. So this would have been very stressful. You are opening up to new options and new opportunities. All right. So let's talk about this Two of Cups reverse. Golly. No. Fred says no, not yet. I'm like, where are we headed? All right, let's talk about this moon here with the I'm done with the difficulties. I'm done with the stagnancy. I'm done with the struggle. I'm done with it. So done with that. What was the moon? What's the moon here for? What's the moon here for? Oh man, so some of you, the moon, as you knew this person was Some of you were absolutely stressed out and overwhelmed, but you may have had a lot of sleepless nights, maybe a lot of anxiety because you knew this person wasn't opening their heart space up to you. Some of you knew this person had someone else they were dealing with. Others of you, it wasn't so much that. It was that this person was on again, off again, in and out, disappear, reappear, disappear whenever they wanted to, because they were acting more single than in a relationship. A lot of you thought this person was single when they weren't. Okay? But you would know that. I'm not surprising you with any information because that's not how I operate. You've already been hurt enough, and I don't like surprising people with bullshit. If you already suspected this person had someone else and you found out, this is your reading. And for those of you that that's not the case, the other option here is that you tried and it stressed you out so much because this person didn't open up their heart space to you. They turned your heart space down and they acted more single than anything. They wanted their freedom or they wanted to act single, and instead they either refused to negotiate in the heart space, rekindle, or even grow in love with you. And that's painful. It's painful either way. Let's talk about this Two of Cups. Let's get it over with and talk about the Two of Cups reversed. All right. So, yeah, it's over. Some of you were married to this person. Others of you, this person didn't want a long-term situation with you. Okay. Others of you, you found out that this person was, it's like the Two of Cups. The reason why this wasn't getting on the same page is because, number one, you found out this person was gaslighting you or manipulating you and playing mind games with you. And that made you very unhappy. It put you in a very emotionally dissatisfying place because you may have found out that they were in another relationship or married. Others of you, it wasn't so much that they were with somebody, it's that they didn't want that with you. They didn't want to blend cups. They just wanted their pleasure. They were a pleasure seeker, and they were either codependent or they were wanting to indulge themselves in your energy, but they weren't actually offering you any support or any long-term commitment. So, somewhere over the rainbow. Let's get a fresh deck. I'm done with that. So, you know who you are. You know if you're resonating. Let's talk about it. Somewhere over the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. King of Cups. Excuse me. King of Cups. What is this King of Cups? Tell me. Somewhere over the rainbow. It starts right now. Okay. All right. So, some of you have a new relationship coming in here. Oh, thank God. Okay. I was like, hold on a second. Okay. Right now, you are preparing yourself to open up to new love. Thank you, Jesus. And yes, this person is watching you, by the way. So if you've gotten divorced or this person treated you unfairly, they know they did you wrong. Okay? But it is what it is, right? I just want to tell you, you are in possession of your full heart space right now. You're a very deeply loving person. You are very unapologetic with how you love and how much you love, and that you never give up on love. You are very emotionally expressive to a degree. I mean, you're not Queen of Cups where you just go out and tell everybody you love them and all that stuff. You are very emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, and your heart space, although it may feel like it has been damaged, has not been damaged. Well, if it has been, you've repaired it or you're repairing it. Okay? You are the master of emotions. The King of Cups is somebody absolutely beautiful and amazing in the emotions. Like, you're probably a great counselor. You probably give great advice. You probably give a lot of hugs. You're just very warm and smushy and squishy. You know what I mean? But you're very strong at the same time. Okay? You're resilient. So what's happening is you have gone through an ending, and I believe you're making the decision to either be friends with this person or to barely cooperate with this person. Some of you may have children together. Some of you may have divorced this person. Despite the fact that this didn't grow anywhere, despite the fact that this person may be a hideous person or maybe cruel or that they don't want the same things you want, you are willing to cooperate with them on a friendship level or a co-parenting level. Okay. This says, I love you unconditionally, even though we're not going anywhere and things are over. I'd rather things be over and that be at the end is over, that be that, and us to co-parent and work together to cooperate, at least on a friendship level or a co-parenting level. Okay. To a degree. Just the bare minimum. Okay. So you're like, you know what? I'll be friends with you to a degree. But you're not returning the cups. You're not returning to this connection. Some of you absolutely know for a fact that this person may be married or may not be interested in a long-term situation with you. You may know that this person may not be interested in love. Others of you, they may have just done you very badly, and you're just like, you know what? We have kids together, or we've been friends for a long time, or we've been together for years. I love you regardless of what happened, but it's going to stay. It's going to stay where it stays, and we can just be friends. I'm not returning to this because, you know, if you return to this, it wouldn't balance out in some way. And you are ready to take off on a new path. You are ready for a new adventure, ready to start a new relationship, and you're in the process of letting this go. All of this overwhelmment. You're the struggle and overwhelmment, the difficulties. You're like, be done with you difficulties. I'm done. It is over. There's no growth here. Let's be done with this and move on. That may have taken you years to get to that point for some of you, but that is where you're at right now. And you're ready to open up yourself to a new love option, a new love opportunity, especially after the ending of this. Somebody may have ghosted you. Some of you may have held on to this. Somebody may have ghosted you. Let's just put it this way. Somebody may have ghosted you, abandoned you, neglected you in the 3D. Like they just, total separation. Okay. Total separation of ties. You go your way, I go mine. Some of you, this is a conversation you're having with this person. You go your way, I go mine. I just want you to know that this person may not like what you have to say. Others of you, again, it may be argument or disagreement that sends you in different directions. Most of you are saying, I'm willing to be friends and cooperate with you. I'm not really sure you're going to get that kind of cooperation from this person. And for some of you, you've been ghosted and you're here wanting to know what's up. Well, it doesn't look like there's going to be communication coming in. Okay. Some of you may have been waiting for an apology. It doesn't look like you got that. It doesn't look like you're getting that. I feel for those of you that have been ghosted by someone. They aren't watching you, or this person will watch you after the separation. After you go your own way, this person will find out information about you. So it's like Even though you walk away from each other and go your own separate ways, they'll be finding out through friends and family about you or your social media or something like that. So don't you worry. They'll see you. They'll see you doing what you do in the future. Okay. Ugh, that was weird. So what's this Hierophant? So that communication, that Two of Cups can simply be we're deciding to make a decision to be friends, to stay friends, to cooperate, or to co-parent, whatever that means. Okay. After we separate, just because things didn't work out and they were too difficult and this shit went down this way, doesn't mean that we can't still be friends, or we can't at least check in on each other from time to time, that kind of stuff. So some of you have a okay. So some of those of you that are you're committing yourself to your own happiness here. You are committing yourself to your own happiness. What makes you happy? So I'm not sure you're in manifesting mode just yet. Yeah, some of you are not really ready to head off and do the things with the people and the stuff. What I'm getting here, the somewhere over the rainbow, is that you're overcoming a very difficult situation, a very harsh or difficult situation. Hey, everybody in shadows, thumbs up. Come say hi to me in chat. Let me know if this resonates. For those of you that are divorced or going through a divorce, or married and this is the situation, or you've been committed to this situation that's been really difficult, whatever you label it or title it, it looks like you're making a decision that this has just been, it's out of balance completely. It's not balancing out. It's not working out, and it's better for you to go your own way and that's what's making you happy. You're just like, you know what? It's better to be friends and acquaintances than to hate each other. It's better to co-parent than to hate each other and create a shitstorm for the kids. It's better to just go my own way, to do my own thing. So you're committing yourself to your own happiness here. And what you're saying is you're making a decision, and it's a big decision that's going to affect both parties. Okay. Both people involved. Most of you are going through a divorce or a separation, but you're committing yourself. And I love this is because you're saying my higher self has spoken. I really want to be happy on my own. I really want to be happy on my own. I really just want to be happy. I don't want to deal with this difficulty anymore. I don't want to argue. I don't want to be dealing with the struggle bus anymore. So that's a big decision when you finally come to terms with something not balancing out, finalizing a divorce, finalizing a separation, or realizing that this just isn't, it's just not working out, or this person lied to me, I caught him in a lie, or whatever it is. You know, you're making the decision to be out on your own, being happy on your own. You're not quite manifesting, or you don't want to remanifest. You don't want to renew things with this person. Some of you, again, for somebody that ghosted you, if they have a tendency to ghost and reappear or something like that, you're counter ghosting someone. It's like you're going ghost, and you're not going to be communicating with that person again, especially if they lied to you on this scale, and you don't have children together and you're not married. For something to be this egregious, for the justice to be in reverse, it's like, oh no, this person did me wrong. This person really did me wrong. Sound like somebody walking on my ceiling. Oh, that was weird. This is you saying, I no longer wish to repair this. I no longer wish to communicate with this, repair this, or to manifest anything with this person again. It's all about me moving forward. So that somewhere over the rainbow is future. It's like you're preparing yourself for a better relationship. because you're not going to allow this relationship and the difficulties or whatever they did to affect you and the way you feel anymore. Not at all. You're like, they can behave the way they want to behave, but they are not going to do it with me. They may have ghosted me or shut me out. They may have stopped communicating with me. They may have abandoned me. They may not have wanted to give to me in the 3D. They just neglected me. They physically pushed me aside. Whatever they did, I do not have to accept it. No, you don't. No. You can happily move on to a new pathway. Happily moving on to a new pathway. So somewhere over the rainbow, you have a happy new pathway. So let's look at that real quick, shall we? Because this is your energy and you're saying, this is what's making me happy. That was difficult. Yes. I don't want to go back there. Let them be them. Let them choose to behave they want to behave, but it's not going to be with me. It's not going to be about me. It's not going to be, this is about me. Me is about me, and I'm going to have my happiness because it's not going to affect me. This is a really powerful reading. You're that mature emotionally to say, I can be friends and I can co-parent. I'm very mature. You didn't need to treat me that way at all. There's no reason to treat or behave, there's no reason to do me the way that you did. But just because you chose to do me the way that you did doesn't mean that I have to allow it anymore. That's so powerful. Don't you feel the power in that? I hope you do. Thumbs up. I hope you do. Because it really is. Really is powerful. You're like, I'm stubbornly set in my happiness ways, and that's the way that I'm headed. Somewhere over the rainbow. You are opening up to new options and new opportunities. You're seeing things for the truth, and you haven't really made the decision to move forward in love just yet. You are in the process of manifesting new, okay? You are in the process of manifesting new. So you're not communicating with somebody new just yet. Some of you are trying to avoid a very toxic and very unhealthy situation. Some of you were in a very unhealthy or very toxic marriage or long-term commitment. So it's like, some of you need to avoid this person. Some of you are trying to not communicate with or to avoid this person because you may have children with them. Some of you may fear this person. Some of you, this person may be abusive, but regardless, unhealthy and toxic, the devil is here on top of the 10 of Cups. That's not great. That's not healthy. So I think that a lot of you are you're going your own way, and what you're doing is, it looks like you are ghosting this unhealthy connection that you were with or attached to. And again, some of you, that person may have been married or may have lied to you about having children or being in another relationship. Some of you, this was the person that you were married to or a person that you were dating, just unhealthy, and you might have been dating them for a very long period of time. Whatever your situation, you're heading in a new direction. I don't think that you're talking to anyone new just yet. Not specifically, not in regards to heart space. It's like you may be talking to people, but your heart's not involved or invested yet. You're now in the process of manifesting your next steps, whether or not you're going to be moving, whether or not you're going to be moving out, whether or not you're going to be relocating, or where you're headed, where your heart heads next. Okay. Excuse me. So, I feel like you are just headed in a new direction, and that's what's making you happy. Just the prospects of a new future, or of a healthy relationship, or an emotionally supportive relationship would be nice, right? That's not where you want me to go. What is this? What are you manifesting? Okay. A lot of you are getting divorced or getting separated. You're breaking this commitment, whatever this commitment was. Okay. A lot of you are gaining, especially for those of you that were married and dealing with this, you're already going through or considering or processing the divorce. Okay. So that is that. A lot of you are in the process of overcoming this confusion and this overwhelmment, and you're gaining the clarity to do what needs to be done. So it's like you're lining up and organizing what needs to be done next. Do I need to call the lawyer? Do I need to go through a breakup? Do we need to have this conversation that ends this, or so, and some of you are realizing that this person was very egotistical and all about themselves. For some of you, that is just a message that came through. But you're in the process. Somewhere over the rainbow, you will be setting yourself free. It looks like a breakthrough. It looks like freedom for you. And I don't normally have these kinds of readings, but you're ready for a breakthrough. You're ready to, like, if you're contemplating divorce or you're contemplating a separation or breaking up with someone, yeah, if it hasn't happened yet, you're contemplating it and you're figuring out what your next steps are. Okay. So again, you are responsible for your own decisions. You are responsible for your own choices and decisions. Always. I'm here telling you what's in the energy, but for those of you that you just needed validation, it looks like you're headed towards emotional freedom, emotional happiness, a lot more playful energy, more high vibrational, and it is not even involving another person. Your heart, like, it's you that feels good about making this decision or counter ghosting somebody or separating from somebody, completely ending a relationship that really has already been over. It's been over, but it's finally cutting the ties and going your own way. And so you're in the process of manifesting this right now for the majority of you. So if you've been just holding on, waiting for somebody to communicate that ghosted you or did you dirty or did you wrong, you're regaining some sort of power that says, and I don't need to wait for you. Because a person that would ghost me like that or treat me like that, or put me in a third party, or lie to me, or betray me, or backstab me in that way, doesn't love me. A person that loves me wouldn't do that. A person that loves me wouldn't do that. So, them's the words, them's the messages. This is what's being manifested right now. A breakthrough, break free, happier version of you, and it's all about you, not even including somebody else, because this needs to end before something else can begin. And before you begin something else after this, and there's the devil energy on it at the bottom of the deck. So it has unhealthy patterns in it, or an unhealthy dynamic. And it's been ongoing. So whatever that means for you. Okay. It could be a person. It could be you, fears. It could be an unhealthy pattern in relationships for you. Whatever it is, this is what's manifesting now. It's forward movement. It's opening up to new options. It's really looking towards the future and looking forward to communicating with somebody who is honest and true and a chivalrous friggin' knight. Isn't that going to be nice? That's going to be nice compared to what that was. And you're manifesting it. Something is going to be emotionally fulfilling. Something is going to be happy and high vibrational. Somebody that's going to want to get out and be playful and harmonious. And it's a freedom. You're manifesting this. And some of you are going to take some time before you move into a new relationship to enjoy your freedom, because whatever this was pretty painful or pretty heavy or very difficult. And you're like, I'm so done with difficult shit. I'm really done with it. So that's what I got for you. I look forward to your comments, and seeing y'all around real soon. I hope this helped in some way, shape, or form. Please like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, check out my other channels, visit my website, and thank you so much for supporting me in, purchasing my products, my services, and just supporting me here on YouTube. Thumbs up. Until next time, namaste.